As predicted, Iran has just launched an attack on Israel. Now, this makes no sense. Why would you attack a country with the slowest, most predictable and most ineffective way? And why would you telegraph it in advance? You wouldn't. Sending these slow drones when Israel has the most sophisticated army in the world. This is all staged. This is all staged. World War III has been in the planning for hundreds of years. Read Albert Pike's letter. Iran is controlled opposition. And this is how I can predict events with such consistency. You can look through my past videos on Iran, which are actually banned in Iran. Khomeini, his father was a British man. He worked for the oil company in Iran, which was connected to a family called the Sassoons, who married into the Rothschilds. And then that company became BP. Iran has always been controlled. And they are playing their part in this conflict. And Iran went along with the crown bug. Any dummy could see that was a load of nonsense. And it is a historical fact. It is not tosh. It is a historical fact. And you can see this by this ridiculous drone attack which is being telegraphed, and it's the most stupid way to attack a country. And what's going to happen is that what I believe is that there'll be a natural disaster, a so-called natural disaster, which is actually will be man-made, and it's going to flood America and the Western world. And this will invite China to attack Taiwan. And so it'll be like a Pearl Harbor event. And we will be into World War III. This is the start of World War III. This gives Israel an excuse to bomb the nuclear installations in Iran. Remember, those installations were built by America. This is a script, and we're going towards a new age as they see it, and they have to do these events. And this is all a show, because there is one ruling class and they control both sides, and so the public has to be given like a movie script to believe in, when you actually, the same people are controlling both sides, and you can see this. And so if we continue with IPEC Go 2, we have the Iranians here, we've had the eclipse, we have the Devil's Comet here, we have Bin Laden. Now he has nothing to do with Iran, but you have Iran with this attack, and the events are going to unfold. Now I believe there's going to be a series of events now, because you've got Russia, Ukraine, you're going to have Israel, Iran, and you're going to have China and the United States. And I believe this is all a script, it's all controlled. It's partly fact and partly fiction, what you're watching. And what I think is that Russia will change sides at the end so that China is defeated. Okay, you can see this in lots of predictive programming. You can see this in the latest King Kong film. So the oil is going to be turned off, and then you have the fall of America. So it looks like all these events in America is going to come. Trump, as we see in this calendar. So you have Trump, the guy with the mustache, his birthday. Now, could some event happen on the Queen's birthday? So that's April the 21st. But this is it, and you're going to have lots of events. You're going to have nuclear bomb go off, but it's going to be all controlled. Okay, that's the thing to remember. You're going to have a stock market crash, because this is a movie to steal people's money, steal the public's money. You pay these pensions all your life, and the money doesn't exist. It's all a movie. You're paying into a movie, and this is why they brought in the Crown Mug and the William Shakespeare to abruptly end that movie. And so we're going to go to the next stage of I Pet Goat 2, and it's just the time when China invades Taiwan. That's when things will really kick off. But Iran is controlled opposition. You can see it here in this documentary, which I've recorded. Go and watch my Iran videos, which I predicted years ago. Years.
President was preparing for the upcoming G7 summit in Tokyo, smiling reassuringly for the cameras in their shirt sleeves. In reality, the mood was far less serene. In Iran, the situation had become untenable. As international protests condemned the Shah's dictatorship, the country was sinking into chaos, and oil production had almost completely stopped. France was eager to be rid of an embarrassing guest they had been hosting for several months.
So they put Khomeini into power. He was living in France. As I say, it's likely that his father was an Englishman. And they put him into power in Iran. They got rid of the Shah. And the Shah actually gave an interview warning that this would happen. And the Shah was also bumped off when he went into exile. Showing you that this is all a plan. This is all a plan, and Iran is part of that plan, and they are infiltrated. You need an enemy, so you construct the enemy. And this is all about going into a new age. And as we go into that new age, they are going to reduce the numbers. Simple as that. And then they're going to act as the good guys. The good guys and the bad guys are run by the same people. The same people. And this is a script. And this is why it can be predicted. And so, another prediction. I said World War III will start next week, and it has. Thank you.